Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rehab after a rotator cuff repair can be pretty tricky and it can take quite a while. And that's because the repair doesn't heal fast. It takes a good 3 to 6 months for a rotator cuff repair to really heal. And during that time, physical therapy has to progress pretty gradually so we don't injure that repaired tissue. And that's especially true for the first 2 or so months after surgery. In this video, I'll go through the exercises I'm using with my patients who are in what I would call a phase 2 of rehab. This is generally, depending on tear severity, generally about 3 to 6 weeks post-op. I'll go through the exercises and then I'll go through the restrictions that are still in place at this phase of rehab. The big difference between the first phase of rehab and now our second phase of rehab is we can start reaching with that hurt arm, kind of. The hurt arm needs some assist with all of our reaching exercises. And in our first effort, we're going to use the stick for that assist. So I'm using my baseball bat. You can use a golf club, a broom handle, any kind of stick. Hold the stick with both hands inside a shoulder width so the unhurt side can help the hurt side. And you're simply going to reach up overhead until you feel a little tension in the shoulder. It's not a stretch, not an aggressive stretch at all. And come back down. It's pretty gentle. Reach up, I feel a little pull in the shoulder, that's all I really feel. I'm not getting to maximum end range, it's more gentle than that, and back down. And you're simply gonna go up and down, pretty easy arc of range of motion, 10 to 20 repetitions. We're still using our stick to help improve range of motion of this hurt shoulder. So I've got my hurt side propped up on a towel, you can use a pillow, anything to prop the elbow up off the floor a little bit. Keeping the elbow bent to 90 degrees, you're simply going to gently push the hurt hand back into external rotation of the shoulder. Hold this for a moment or two, come back up to the starting point. And notice the important sort of point is that I'm keeping my elbow bent to 90 degrees. I'm not straightening my elbow, which is a mistake most folks make. That would look like this. This is just my elbow moving, not my shoulder. Push back, I feel a little bit of pull, again, not a hard stretch, keep it gentle. Hold for a few moments, back to upright, back and forth, keeping that elbow bent, as I mentioned, 10 to 20 times. We're not just working on range of motion at this phase of rehab, we also start to work on those rotator cuff muscles and their ability to exert some force. And here's our first effort in that regard. So I'm laying on my side, my hurt arm is my right arm, I have a pillow rolled up under my hurt arm, and I'm simply going to rotate my shoulder. We call this external rotation to about this position. Hold for just a moment or two and come down. Up, hold for a moment or two, come down. I'm keeping my elbow bent and I'm not rotating maximally. I'm not doing this. That's too much. That's going to put too much stress on that repair. Rotate to about this position. My hand's a little higher than my elbow. Hold for a moment and come down. It's actually surprisingly tiring. Keep this exercise to about 10 repetitions. In this exercise, we're starting to work on shoulder blade muscle strength. You'll need a heavy piece of furniture. In this case, I'm using my bench. So with my hurt arm a little bit in front of me, I'm simply trying to push backward into that stationary object. Push with minimal to moderate force. It shouldn't be painful, but you should feel like you're working a little bit. Push and hold about 5 to 10 seconds, then relax. So I'm trying to do this movement, but my stationary object is stopping me. Push, hold 5 to 10 seconds, relax. Really concentrate on trying to pull the shoulder blade toward your spine. I'm keeping my shoulder blade down, I'm not shrugging, okay? So push and hold, shoulder blade down and in, 5 to 10 second count, relax. Do 10 to 20 reps. In this exercise, we're going to use our stick for more overhead reaching. But because we're standing rather than lying down, the rotator cuff muscles have to work just a little. And it's not too much to overstress that repair. So with my hurt side, my left side's my hurt side, holding onto my stick, my right arm is going to push the left arm up. So most of the work is done by the right arm. Hold for a moment and come down. Push up until I feel a little bit of stretch. Shouldn't be painful. Hold for a moment, come down in a controlled manner. And also notice my hand is a little bit in front of me. My left hand is in front of me. I'm not pushing straight out to my side. I'm pushing to my side and a bit in front, which is a more natural reaching motion. Up and down, keeping it pretty easy, about 20 reps. Another way to work on overhead reaching while minimizing how much that rotator cuff has to work is to use a stability ball against the wall. So my hurt arm's my left arm, and it's really the friction between my hand and the ball that holds this hand in place. I'm really not using my shoulder muscles a lot. My right arm is then going to push the ball, roll the ball up the wall until I feel a little bit of stretch in that hurt shoulder, hold for a moment, and come down. And again, so my right arm's doing almost all of the work, and simply roll the ball up and down. Our last exercise is more work for those shoulder blade muscles. So I'm laying on my bench. You'll probably lie on the edge of your bed with your hurt arm hanging down. And all you're going to do is reach up until the hurt arm is about parallel to the floor, not higher. Don't reach up this way. That's too far. It applies too much stress to that rotator cuff. So again, arm starts in this position, reach up to about a horizontal position of the arm. You're trying to pull that shoulder blade down and in a bit in this position. Hold for a moment or two, come back down. Up only until the arm is horizontal, shoulder blade down and in, hold for a moment, come back down. Shouldn't be painful at all. It'll probably be kind of easy, and that's fine for this stage. That rotator cuff is still pretty delicate and still healing. Try to do this about 20 to 25 times. In the intro, I mentioned restrictions that are still in place. Again, that rotator cuff is not healed. It's not close to healed at this phase 2 of rehab. Again, about 3 to 6 weeks post-op. So at this stage, you really can't use the arm in any practical sense. You can't reach, you can't lift and carry things. So for example, you can't reach into the cupboard, get a coffee cup. You can't carry things in from the car, bags of groceries, even if they're light. No lifting, carrying, reaching with that hurt arm. You're probably still in a sling, and that really depends on, again, the severity of tear, so you got to work with your surgeon on that one. But in most cases, we're getting rid of the sling at somewhere in this stage, 4 to 6 weeks after surgery. The other restriction that people often overlook is you can't bear weight on that arm. You can't support your body weight through your hurt arm. So leaning on the bathroom countertop while you're brushing your teeth, for example. It puts too much stress on that rotator cuff. So again, no reaching, lifting, carrying. You're probably still using the sling, and don't support your body weight with the hurt arm. That's the home exercise program I'm usually using with my patients who've had a rotator cuff repair and are about 3 to 6 weeks post-op. And those are the movement restrictions that are usually still in place at this phase of rehab. I hope you found this video helpful. As always, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, and we'll see you next time.